Here's a cute little picture. Coder went to France, by the way. Whoa, what's he doing in France? France. Oh, man, I was in France this weekend. Oh, being in France is so bad, man. But look what happened in France. Look what we saw in France. Résidence La Zaga. Yeah. DZ wasn't there, by the way. He wasn't there, unfortunately. So that sucked. But yeah, overall, it was a fine event. It was really disappointing for the attendance. So there was just under 2,000 players, which is pretty huge, obviously. But it's somewhat concerning a little bit. I don't know if it's indicative of anything serious going on with Yu-Gi-Oh! But this was technically the smallest YCS in Europe since like 2019, I think. I'm pretty sure every single YCS has been 2,000 plus for the last like 5 years. 1,600 after round 1 drops. Is that like an official figure? Why don't you back that up with a source, Senator? Is that actually true? Because that's absurd. That's actually crazy. Do you think it's because it's in France? Well, some of you might not know this, but the EU community is, I think, the biggest in France, at least these days. I mean, you look at like French nationals and French regionals, like those things turn out so many folks go to the event. So yeah, since COVID, every YCS before this was 21 plus. Yeah, so I don't know if that means anything. What do you think that means? Game dead? Game bad? You know, like is there anything here? Does that mean anything? I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! Sales dropped in Japan and the US. Yeah, so here's a note here, actually. This is digital titles anyway. I don't know what it is. Someone might actually have the link for the TCG. But we had, before China apparently reopened Hearthstone on the market, Masadu was grossing $2 million per quarter, I think this is. This is per month, actually. That's insane. And suddenly Hearthstone spiked by $4 million revenue. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Masadu is technically generating less profit than Magic, the app, by the way. Not like I don't think this is Steam numbers or whatever it is, right? I could be wrong in the way that they actually count and measure this, but I think this is based off of the not iOS, the other one, Android, the Play Store earnings. And then Marvel Snap is doing better than Mastodon. I mean, huh? What? Oh my god, it's Spider-Man is doing better than us? That's crazy. So yeah. Oh, it's the iOS as well. So these are like the mobile apps and where Yu-Gi-Oh! Is doing worse than 3 of those competitors, which is crazy because Masado used to be absolutely dominating. Duel Links looks like it's dropped significantly as well, but I don't know, it could be a different thing because I know that the Chinese market is very, very heavily regulated, and the way that the games are monetized in China specifically
that's why you're
are completely different. Ebre, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Nice to see you this weekend. Big Bird has returned. Thank you for the host. I hope you had a safe journey home. Hi, everyone. So yeah, anyway, it's really concerning in some ways. These are just digital titles, but talking about the TCG, we had 2,000 plus was the cap, I think. And then we only had 1,900-ish people enter the YCS. I say only 1,900, which is obviously significantly better than NA. But I think that's probably due to the fact that NA gets YCS every, 3 days or something. So maybe people feel spoiled for choice and inclined to attend events in Europe because there's so few of them. So that's kind of a thing. But also, Max, you said that there was 1,600 people after the drops. I don't know if it's for a fact, though. I don't know if the senator has a source. But yeah, a lot of people enter the events just for the prizing, quote unquote. I think there was an entry mat for this one. So people probably wanted to get that and then immediately drop. A lot of people didn't show up after spending 45 euros entry. Can you imagine that? That's crazy. So yeah, that's really scary. I'm not going to lie. I don't think the DC Cup is that relevant, but oh my god, is it frustrating? Is it annoying for the DC Cup to clash with a major competitive event? Like, that is really, really annoying. Why did this guy feel the need to say Pensy and then correct the spelling? Like, who needed you to say that? You're banned. I don't know why I just got a virus notification from Microsoft. Anyway. So yeah, is the game dying? Is it bad right now? I guess we'll have to see for Bologna what the numbers turn out to be. But it's actually super shocking that Lille, of all places, you know, because like I said, France seems to be a big, hot, like, region for Yu-Gi-Oh! In Europe. And it didn't turn out more than the record-breaking numbers that we've had over the last 5 years, which, I mean, don't forget, at the same time, like, there was, once upon a time, a period in time where Yu-Gi-Oh! Events were like 600, 700 players, and that was considered crazy big, you know, 10 years ago. But that was a while ago. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of concerning because maybe people feel like the game is too expensive. Perhaps they didn't like the ban list. I know that I think they announced on Twitter that they capped out, didn't they? On attendance for YCS Lille, the maximum amount of tickets were sold. And then maybe people, and this was prior to the ban list, so maybe saw the ban list and decided not to attend. Maybe they saw that Fuwa loss was $4,000. Who knows what the reasoning is? I think it's probably worth being conservative with our thoughts and opinions on what's going on with the game right now. But we'll have to see how events do after Rage of the Abyss. In terms of the competitive functionality of 1,900 players, it's really bad. Because it then cuts to top 32 instead of 64. So you can be X2. You can be X2, by the way, and not top the event, which is insane. If you pick up your second loss early enough or have bad tiebreakers, you don't top a YCS on X2. That is crazy. That is an XD. Yeah, true. Ten Hag out. Wait, really? Did they fire him? Well, that's a different discussion here. 3-day trading card game event. Expect to see more than 2,000 duelists. Is thrilled to unveil the exclusive items. Okay. Subathon for playset of Fuwa loss? Yeah, chat. My new dono incentive is to buy a playset of Fuwa loss, by the way. Just be good, skill issue. Oh, look! Guy with long hair. I was thinking about you the other day. Where'd you disappear to? What are you guys showing me here? Are you clicking me P absorption? Alright, thanks guys for the links. That's enough. We're not going to be clicking any more links.
Good day, everyone.
Thank you, Roar, I'm a Dinosaur. Thank you, Novaruma, for the 53. So yeah, I don't know. I think TLDR, let's take this as a bit of an anomaly. Let's look at this through the lens of caution. But I think if we see a dip in Bologna numbers, and probably best to compare it to last year's Bologna, which I don't know exactly how much it was, how many people attended last year. But we can probably compare it to this year and see what the numbers are like. And if there's like a significant drop of like 15% plus, then that's going to be kind of concerning. Especially since Bologna is going to be the first post-Rota event, so we'll see. Like 25 last year? That's insane.
Brazil!
Guess we'll have to wait and see.
Years. Damn, that's crazy.
Thank you so much, Riolo. Anyway, yeah, that's all I have to say about that subject. I think we'll just have to wait and see.